Will robots take my job? It's a question that feels like science fiction, but it isn't. From checkout counters to creative work, machines are getting smarter. The future of work has already begun, so will you be ready for it? Let's imagine a time when machines do most of the work, when artificial intelligence writes symphonies and robots explore distant planets. That future may be closer than you think. And while it promises exciting possibilities, it also comes with a big question. What if machines become so good at doing our jobs that they simply do them better and faster and cheaper than we can? What if they take our jobs? This animation is made possible by our sponsor, Brilliant. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check them out. Learn more about AI and data science, visit the link below.
A long time ago, the Industrial Revolution swept across Europe and America.
Huge factories sprung up powered by steam engines that churned out goods on an unprecedented scale. For the first time, machines did most of the work, replacing people in dangerous, difficult, and tedious tasks. But this also led to massive unemployment, leaving many people without any way to support themselves. There was fear that the economic and social order would crumble. But instead, something remarkable happened. People adapted. New jobs were created. Entire industries blossomed and economies soared. Machines didn't end work, they transformed it. But unlike the past, there's a new variable: intelligence. Today's machines are no longer just tools. They're becoming smarter, replicating human intelligence through algorithms and machine learning. This begs the question, could this be the biggest shift of all? Could AI and automation push us to the brink economically, socially, even existentially? Or will this be a turning point for humanity, propelling us further ahead than we ever imagined? As of 2023, over 1 billion people worldwide have lost their jobs due to automation. However, millions of new positions have also been created. The net effect: 9% higher employment rates than pre-automation levels. So how much of a threat are robots to your job? First, let's look at the past. Back in the 1800s, jobs like blacksmiths and switchboard operators vanished with the advent of new technologies. But this also paved the way for mechanics and IT techs to emerge. In the 80s, ATMs threatened bank tellers, but they also enabled the creation of cybersecurity specialists and financial analysts. Each time, some jobs were lost, but new ones emerged, usually more specialized, higher paying, and less physically demanding. So why should you be concerned? Well, automation now is happening faster than ever before. Artificial intelligence makes decisions, diagnoses diseases, and even drives cars. Advances in robotics mean warehouse robots can pick and pack orders faster and more accurately than humans. The key difference this time around is that AI replicates our minds. So which jobs are most at risk? Those that are both predictable and repetitive, cashiers, clerks, drivers. These jobs require minimal decision-making and can easily be automated. Repetitive tasks are easy to program. Just think about it. When was the last time a self-checkout machine asked you how your groceries are? Machines excel at what they do, quickly, efficiently, and tirelessly. They don't need breaks, complain, or retire, they just work. But here's where things get interesting. AI is only as good as its programming. And right now, despite all the advancements, there are some things that machines still struggle with. Things like empathy, creativity, and human nuance. AI can imitate these things, but it cannot truly feel them. So jobs requiring a high degree of emotion, improvisation, and deep understanding remain safe, at least for now. According to a study by Oxford University, nearly half of all U.S. jobs are at risk of automation in the next 20 years. This includes around 800,000 jobs every year until 2030. That's equivalent to the entire workforce of Latvia. But it's not just jobs that are at risk. Entire industries will be impacted. The transportation industry, for example, will be one of the most affected, with 3.9 million jobs at risk of automation. This includes truck drivers, taxi drivers, and even public transit operators. The manufacturing sector will also be significantly impacted, with 2.5 million jobs at risk. This includes assembly line workers, machine operators, and inspectors. Other sectors such as retail, food service, and agriculture are also expected to see significant job losses due to automation. These include cashiers, waiters, farmers, and farm workers. Let's look at the bright side. History shows us that every technological revolution destroys some jobs, but creates others. The steam engine may have put some engineers out of work, but it also created new opportunities for mechanics and boiler operators. Likewise, the internet has eliminated jobs like travel agents, but created a whole new industry of web developers and digital marketers. So what will the jobs of the future look like? Here are some examples. First, drone pilots. As drones become more sophisticated, they will require skilled pilots to operate them.
Activate.
This could be in fields such as delivery, agriculture, or even warfare. Second, AI ethicists. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, we will need experts to ensure that it is used ethically and responsibly. This could involve developing guidelines for AI development, as well as monitoring and evaluating its impact on society. Third, virtual world designers. Virtual reality is becoming more popular in fields such as gaming and entertainment. This means that we will need people to design immersive and engaging virtual worlds for users to explore. Fourth, renewable energy engineers. As we transition to more sustainable forms of energy, we will need engineers to develop and implement innovative solutions. This could involve designing solar panels, wind turbines, or other renewable energy systems. Fifth, healthcare assistance. As our population ages, we will need more healthcare professionals to assist with basic caregiving tasks, such as bathing and dressing. This does not require advanced medical training, but it is an essential role that will help keep our aging population healthy and independent. Sixth, personalized medicine specialists. As we learn more about genetics and disease, we will be able to develop more targeted and effective treatments for patients. This will require specialists who can develop and implement personalized medicine plans based on an individual's genetic makeup and lifestyle. Seventh, nanotechnology engineers. Nanotechnology is a field that involves manipulating materials at the atomic and molecular level. This could lead to breakthroughs in fields such as medicine and energy. We will need engineers who can design and develop new materials with specific properties. Eighth, urban planners. As our cities become more crowded, we will need experts to plan and develop sustainable and livable urban spaces. This will involve creating efficient transportation systems, parks, and other public spaces that enhance the quality of life for residents. Ninth, environmental scientists. As we face challenges such as climate change and pollution, we will need scientists to study and develop solutions to protect our environment. Finally, astrophysicists. As we continue to explore the universe, we will need experts to study the cosmos and search for life beyond Earth. So will robots take your job? The answer depends on what you do today. Some roles will inevitably be lost to automation, but the bigger risk is standing still. The future of work belongs to those who adapt, who learn, who create. If you want to thrive, then evolve. Keep learning new skills, think creatively, and stay curious. The skills of tomorrow aren't just technical, they're deeply human. So what can you do to prepare yourself for the future of work? First, focus on developing skills that complement rather than compete with machines. This means focusing on skills such as creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and complex problem solving. As AI and automation take over more routine and repetitive tasks, there will be a greater demand for professionals who can come up with innovative solutions to complex problems. Second, prioritize lifelong learning. In today's rapidly changing world, it's crucial to be adaptable and open to learning new things throughout your career. This means staying up to date with the latest technological developments and being willing to acquire new skills as needed. Don't fear obsolescence. Embrace it. Make it your superpower. By continuously learning and upskilling, you'll ensure that you remain relevant and employable in the job market. Finally, focus on building a personal brand. In today's digital age, it's important to stand out from the crowd and establish yourself as an expert in your field. This means building a strong online presence, sharing your knowledge and expertise with others, and networking with professionals in your industry. By building a personal brand, you'll increase your visibility and credibility, making it easier to land your dream job. The future of work is not something to be feared, it's something to be shaped. Will robots take your job? Maybe some of them will. But that shouldn't stop you from creating the future you want. The question isn't just, will robots take my job? It's how can I work with them to build a better world? Because the future of work doesn't belong to machines. It belongs to you. So what do you think? Will robots take your job? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.